everyone, it's me, Angela of Morbid Heart Designs, and we are going to do another time-lapse movie review. So Black Rose is from 1988. It is a horror movie about a heavy metal band whose music literally turns its audience into zombies or they skeletons. Zombie skeletons, skeleton zombies.
Wow, that sounds intense. And that artwork is rockin'.
Aw, thanks, Trev. That's very kind of you. Ooh, maybe I should add some flames to it. You know, that's pretty metal. I mean, you can never go wrong with a horror movie that has demons, death metal, and chaos, right?
That sounds so hardcore. Perfect for Halloween.
Oh, it is definitely interesting. Hey, you know what? In fact, can you just move over a little bit so I can watch it too?
Fuck yeah. Pull up a seat.
Abso-fucking-lutely. I do give this movie 3 zombievers, but I'm not gonna go into why until after you've seen it.
Ooh, it's a trauma team release. So they all orgasm at the same time.
Congratulations. I feel like that's a feat not very many people can achieve. That hair, I got David Bowie vibes.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, it could have been one of his many phases.
He was the king of phases.
The guy in the third row is like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm actually normally at a Christian Bible camp.
I'm totally already jamming out. I'm not even in the concert.
Well, it's a good sign.
I've got a court order to shut you down. We're gonna close this show.
Okay, footloose mayor.
And now he's gonna get hypnotized.
No, I think he's gonna get attacked by, rabid groupies? I guess?
I don't know what just happened. I'm confused. Is that okay that I'm confused?
You know what? I think that's probably an okay thing. It makes as much sense as a set of Lambos just driving down the street of some random small town. Oh my god. He's pulling a Batman. He's got his underpants over top.
I was expecting with, like, the pants the way they were and the textures that he was in a demon mode, and I'm surprised to see a person.
It's good to know that the leopard print thong thing doesn't come about just because of the demon face.
Yeah, the more you know.
Okay, you know this family is totally generic because of the Raisin Bran on the table.
And the cheerleader. Movie, stereotypical, right there.
Now the question is he hiding a raging boner?
He was holding the raging boner at that moment. That's what I need to know. Because then yes, the answer is yes, he has one. How could you sleep like that? I think I'd lose circulation of my arms and it would need to be amputated or something.
So this band that's well known is going to be performing in a high school auditorium? What?
That just was performing on a stage? Like, no known band would do that, right?
I would imagine not, especially for 4 straight days.
Oh my god, you're right. That is way too much. He's got a stash on him.
Mm-hmm. And an admirer in the crowd.
Didn't everyone have a crush on a teacher at one point or the other, though?
Okay, why does that guy look like 30?
Because they hired a 30-year-old actor just like in Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
That is very possible. I mean, maybe 17-year-olds in the 80s just looked 30.
It's all that smoking and drugs, man.
You call that good?
Oh, I love him and I hate him all at the same time.
He's so smart and arrogant all at once.
Wow, look at those earrings. Holy shit.
They're bedazzled before bedazzled was a thing. She just needs a little bit on the jacket.
Oh, totally. It looks like they took, like, jeans on the upper part of the jacket and then everything else was just like a normal jacket.
Just noticing that too, and it kind of really broke my brain. Not gonna lie. I'm like, wait. There's belt loops on her collar. Oh my god, I hate that jacket so much. 80s,
Yes.
Take your clothes back. Take your stirrup pants. Take your jean jackets made a random part of jeans. No. 80s, I hate your clothes.
Dude, these extreme close-ups are kind of creeping me out.
They're not really helping with any character understanding.
And threatening to steal our children.
Always for the children.
Oh my god, that image took 10 years off my life.
I like the skull.
The skull is good, but her face took 10 years off my life.
And you tell me if this isn't the work of the devil himself.
It is, and that's okay.
Yes.
Hail Satan. So, 80s remind me in movies, mustache equals hero, right?
In this case, yes.
Okay.
Are you going to stop these concerts, Mayor Farnsworth?
These ladies need to up their Karen level like hardcore. They're not Karen enough to actually make their point and get what they want done.
I was gonna say they needed a vibrator and a good solid drink.
Every Karen needs that. You solved the Karen problem.
But the problem is that you have to give them like vibrating panties with like endless batteries.
The world can make that sacrifice. Think about the children!
Hey look, he's pole dancing.
It's a little bit too thick to get some good spins on there.
They pretty much match. What does that say?
That they're boyfriend, girlfriend in the 80s.
Does their car match them too? Is the car like blue and white?
That would be kind of terrifying and awesome. What if the inside seats were denim?
Ooh, we can get all of our building needs taken care of right there.
I will jump the fence for the cost of wood currently. Let's go steal it. Kitty!
See, you know that mustache guy is a hero because he was looking at a kitty thing. Yes, then out of the fog emerged the love of his life. He had never known that kind of love before or since.
It was so fast, it didn't even actually see it. Is it that flammable? Do I need to be concerned about my well-being? Now I gotta Google, is acrylic paint flammable? I know some oil paints are flammable, but you don't put oil paints in like a wall paint bucket.
You know, you talk about like people today not having respect, but these assholes didn't even put their desks back in the right place.
That's like ultimate disrespect, because the kids in the next class gotta fix that shit, and they weren't even in on that shit.
Exactly, they didn't even get to partake in the circle.
I would take a black rose.
Yeah, it could be fun.
I wouldn't give that guy that look after, though, because you know what? He has no clue who you are, sweetheart.
Well, they are awfully loud, but,
You, ma'am, have something stuck up your butt and just need to rip it out and enjoy life.
See, I'm wondering how she sits so flat in the chair because, I mean, the stick that's shoved up her ass must be at least 3 foot long and about a foot wide.
She probably has the best vantage point.
Well, she's sitting that high in no chair. I bet you that's probably what it is. She's actually sitting on the stick.
It's probably a special chair for her just for the stick. I saved your concert, kids. Enjoy your unsupervised show. I am the hero. Wait, are we getting the demons now? I want the demons. Oh, snap. Hey, look, it's the leopard thong.
Yes. Okay, his selection of outfits has been so eclectic.
I really feel like they just went to like a sale or maybe a thrift store and just grabbed whatever they thought could work. It just feels so random though. Usually designers and they put in thought to something that would be like a staple piece of a character or a repetitive thing that they do, a fashion thing.
Right. Like keep him in like a sports jacket and jeans or
yeah. And I don't feel like any characters had that other than the possibility of the Trump principal character.
Yeah.
Ooh, Trump is the principal. Oh!
Focus on the weird, ugly polo sweater.
I have no idea, but it is ugly, and I love sweaters.
Hey, get some sleep tonight, will you?
Hey, don't tell us what to do, man.
At least they came to school after that concert. It was raging, man.
It was. Well, see, the problem was that they didn't have their desks in the traditional, like, circle format.
You can't summon demons without a circle.
What's going on with the record?
Don't touch it. That looks not good to touch.
Probably not.
I kind of like this effect. We just told you not to touch it! Why aren't you listening?
Because they never do they? I mean, we say, don't go to the basement. They go to the basement. Wow.
Ah, yay! It's a monster!
Aw, he's so cute.
I want to adopt him. He's so precious. I want to take him home with me. Oh, is he going for the jump? Nope.
No, he's going for the face, unfortunately. Yay! Well, she is kind of a face hugger in the grand scheme of things.
Or a face biter.
True. Now the question is, does it get pulled back into the speaker, and will there be like, you know, like denim and white t-shirt left over? I didn't realize there was going to be room for him inside the actual speaker.
This is my favorite scene of the movie so far. Hands down.
I don't blame you.
I love that scene. That's like my favorite scene. And then it burps.
Oh, we're getting t-shirt action.
Everybody else gets a t-shirt scene. What about me?
Exactly.
Oh, it's only 2 seconds?
Better than nothing.
Okay, let's be real. When we go home to get comfortable, I don't care who you are, you don't take off your sweater to put on another long sleeve shirt. You're ripping off your jeans, you're going down to like your socks and your underwear and a t-shirt. Like, let's be real, that's just human nature. I don't believe this character's motivation.
I mean, unless he's Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers is the only exception to this rule, because God bless that man.
Why does he have a picture of him and his students on his wall?
His stash is now not the hero stash, it's the pedo stash.
Shit.
I'm digging their style. Like, I'd wear a lot of that shit today. Maybe not the hair, but...
Now, major question. Would you wear the leopard print codpiece thong thing?
No. Thongs aren't comfortable.
No, not really.
You? Would you wear it?
For the right person, perhaps. Overall, I mean, if you're gonna wear a thong, you might as well go commando, honestly.
That's how I feel.
What the fuck?
Oh, we might have a contender for favorite scene now.
Hell,
Let's see what happens.
I don't know. Bigger question, was it the power of his cock that caused them to turn into, what, zombies? Skeletons?
I don't know if they're zombies. Is he eating their souls? What is happening? We're not gonna get any sleep tonight! See, these are like my peeps back in my goth days. I'm loving these kids. They're growing up so fast.
Ugh, all these kids are out on the street after hours, and they're all dressed in black.
Oh, what's that? I feel it a stick up my butt. I condone the fashion sense improvements. I don't condone the violence. I just want to clarify.
I have never been out in a night where it's been that blue. If it's going for more of a goth effect, it should be black.
Black light?
That is a perfect explanation. They're gonna want to be careful that, like, stains don't show up if you're under black light.
Make sure you fully cleaned your leather. With actual leather cleaner, not just the water and the soap. Like, treat your leather good.
I'm naked under this robe if you're interested.
It's the 80s. Are you sure that's a robe? That could just be a dress.
That's true. But she wants to go on a mustache ride, I'm pretty sure. Wow, that's a lot of layers to take out the garbage.
I think this is the prude up her butt chick, so I'm not surprised. It totally fits her character.
So we go from hit and run to legs for days.
I'm questioning their motives, and if one of them's the daughter, then we've got like 2 potential incest things, and I'm not okay with this. Okay, so I think we've clarified neither of them are his daughters. We're okay.
Good.
We're still not okay, but we have a little bit of level of okay.
Right.
I'm not gonna discredit the music choice for this scene. Like, well played, sir. Well played.
Why did he shoot the paper? And that leads to a terrible joke of what's black and white and red all over.
I approve of this use of that joke. So they're playing strip gin, not strip poker?
Apparently. I'll bet you his heart's gonna go.
Oh, I think you called it. Not even 1 second later, you called it.
Why even wear a jacket if you're gonna take it off right away?
Mr. Rogers, trendsetter.
He jumps into action with his, casual jacket of choice.
He's lost all level of urgency. He's not committed to this decision.
Absolutely not. Okay, tell me what local library actually has all these books?
A mythical one, because I have tried to find this shit in real life.
See, there you go. Libraries, up your game.
I want which books? Damn it. I volunteer as tribute.
So do you think that he has to clean up the leather every night, like afterwards, or does being a demon mean he doesn't sweat?
He might not sweat. I think that's a valid point. But I also don't think a demon would do that themselves. They'd have a lesser demon do it for them. Who even is this?
Right, and why do her nipples not look real? They look like stunt nipples.
They could be stunt nipples and they could be real. I've had the unfortunate pleasure of meeting a woman who would brag that she could hang candy canes off of her nipples.
Oh god.
And would not stop sharing this and wanting to demonstrate, and we're all like, we don't need this.
Now the thing is, with all the people that have died, by and large, they're kind of piece of shit people, so you're really not out anything by them dying.
I've not been devastated by any deaths.
The only death that really stood out as really awesome was of the guy being pulled through the speaker, which obviously is the best scene in the movie.
Which is an interesting way that one went about, because so far all the other ones have been because of one of the students, and that one was not, it was connected, but not because of a student doing it. This movie is obsessed with invoking Mr. Rogers, though. Everyone's putting on jackets left or right for no reason. You cut away and not gave us blood splatter, really?
I mean, the lace gloves were a nice effect. Normally you don't get lace gloves and a knife, taken off someone's head.
Invoking Madonna.
Her head was also taken off, but that was an unrelated issue.
We're not going to tell you how bad it was.
Yeah.
But she felt every last thing before she died.
But I don't know, it goes to show you how inefficient the 80s were if it took 4 concerts by one band to, completely switch over all the teens to evil.
They need to up their hypnosis game. It just means they're lower level demons right now. They've got to up their game.
Yeah, I could see that.
Is she turning to a demon?
I was gonna say she looks more like she's turning into a Sasquatch.
Or one of the pig creatures from Willow.
There you go, I like that.
We're getting a transformation scene, though.
Alright, sweet. This is actually kind of a neat way to do it, having the light and stuff. It works well for the 80s. But the thing about it is, there's no rhyme or reason to what these guys are. Everybody becomes something different.
It would be very interesting to go to our local library and find a book on demonology that explains the different types of demons and how they got pulled out from these characters based off of their flaws.
I also love how this demon is being taken out by a tennis racket.
It's only fair with how weak the deaths have been that they have the same level of respect. I'll be honest, I don't want to adopt this one. I just want the face hugger looking one.
Yeah, no, I don't blame ya. They should have kept the earrings on her. That would have been awesome. Have that face with the earrings hanging.
With her makeup on.
Oh god, that would have been hilarious.
Doesn't he want to not be noticed right now? Why is he wearing a hunting jacket when he shouldn't want to be noticed?
He should be wearing black like everybody else.
Exactly.
So, throughout all of this, we've seen kind of the effects of Damien, but we haven't actually gotten to know Damien, and I feel like that's a missed opportunity.
Have they even addressed the ones that became, zombie ghouls, dehydrated corpses?
Nope, they haven't touched that at all. It's oh, I guess the only people that we care about were the people that were in specifically his class.
They need lessons on how to start the wave. It's like this, guys. It's like this. Alright, extras, I need you to stand on this X, and you can't move. You can't step forward. You can't lean in a way that actually makes sense. You get some gasoline, and you get some gasoline, and you get some gasoline. I was like, oh shit, I like that. I like that. That was a good touch. So is he a demon, or is he an alligator?
Demon alligator?
I want that movie.
Okay, how does hitting him with a giant drum, mallet thing to affect a servant of hell?
I don't know. I think it's just animal abuse at this point.
No! Oh! That was rude. Why would you nutshot the poor guy?
Because he's a jerk.
See, now the pyrotechnics just makes it a better show, right?
Yeah.
Just a random graphic news beat.
That's very 80s, though. So he's not dead. That ending gave me no closure whatsoever. How did they get out of the fire? Did they even really get out of the fire? Is it another demon pretending to be him? Are they all just like copycat demons? Like, are they clones?
I guarantee you're giving this a shit ton more thought than they did. I guarantee you.
I tend to do that.
I appreciate the fact that you do.
The speaker eating the man is still my favorite scene of this movie, and I kind of hate to say it, it might be up there on my top 10 deaths of all time in horror. Like, that was pretty epic.
It was well thought out. The effects were there.
Beyond that, I don't like any of the characters. They did not make you feel for a single person. They're all bad people. It was a solid base for a story that I would really love to see redone.
Special thanks to Angela for joining me. Make sure to check out her time-lapse movie reviews on YouTube, Twitch art streams, and all kinds of awesome art on her website. Links are in the description below. So what do you think? Suggestions for movies, trivial questions, comments, ratings, and a retailer for rocking over-the-pants leopard print thongs would be appreciated. Thank you so very much for watching.